the one redeemable thing about this movie is John Boyega is your man.
Yep.
So he's backing you up because he says a lot of lines that you're thinking
They're
about.
almost meta.
Yeah, almost, where he's like, wait a minute, what's that thing we're after again? And I was just like, oh, thank you. Anytime he spoke, I was like, oh, thank you. Like, that's kind of what I was trying to figure out right now.
I was real confused. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. And he doesn't come across as taking the movie too seriously as well.
Right.
He just seems like he's not super enveloped in it.
Like
and
Daisy
so you kind of
Ridley
just like
and Oscar
naturally...
Isaac, they're like, oh, I got to do it seriously because Abrams is telling me to be serious. And John Boyega's like, oh, this movie is nuts.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, I'm going to follow this guy because I relate to him just on every level right now. I just need to follow him. But yeah, and then he has those lines where there's a couple of them where he's just like, what? And you're like, I agree. That's what I was saying. What?
And it's not just the script, because sometimes the line itself doesn't really work, but like his expression is like enough to be like, yeah, that's what this is. And so at some point you start to tune in that he's doing this. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if that's just him.
It's gotta be.
But it's hilarious.
Because he went on to an interview later and they were like, you know, what do you see your future as in Star Wars? And he goes, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, you know, if they offered you more. And he's like, no way. You're not going to Disney Plus me. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
He's like, no way. I'm not sticking around for that. He basically gave a hard no. I was like, way to go, man.
Yeah.
Because he actually has a lot of charm. Like, I'd watch whatever he's jumping into.
Yeah,
like,
he has good charisma and he brings great energy to his movies.
Which sucks because he is so underutilized in this movie. Like, his character is just dragged through the mud.
Especially these last two, though. Yeah.
Well, the first one I think is the least egregious. I actually enjoyed his arc there. He was definitely underused, but like at least he was there and he had something to say, and it was a decent message.
Yeah.
Second movie just becomes this like tool for Screaming Ray's name the whole movie, and then he does a lot of the same thing here.
Yeah, and there's like the whole like, you know, Ray has a number of lines, and I guess this is like old news, like it even matters anymore. But like Ray has a number of lines where she kind of like downplays what the other characters are telling her. Yeah. But like John Boyega's character in particular, he's right. She's the one who's wrong, and he says it on like multiple occasions. He's like, you're not really like you, and she's just like, psh,
you don't know me.
Nobody knows who I am, and he's like,
well, you said was kind of dark just now.
Could I maybe try? Like, I feel like I don't know. Like, I want to just take a shot.
I feel like I got some merit at this point, right?
At least he wants to know who you are.
He cares at least. And you're just like, no, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Edgelord.